What is up? Coach Emma here, and welcome back to the Fit Habit Life podcast, where we cut through the noise, talk real health and fitness, sustainable fat loss, and habits that actually work. So today, it's just me. The past, I don't know, is it five or so episodes, I've had guests on. I'm definitely going to keep doing that more. I have another guest coming on later this week. I think it's fun to have conversations with people, get different perspectives, and have different points of views and experiences and stories to share that can help resonate with other people and maybe help you guys in a different way. So anyway, and I want to highlight other awesome coaches out there. I think there's a lot of great coaches who have great perspectives, more knowledge on topics than I do. And so I just want to keep having cool conversations with cool people. So there will definitely be more of those. Probably won't be as many that quickly. I invited them all, and they all signed up really close together. So that's why there were so many back to back. But anyway, yeah. So there will be more of those. Different topics too. It's just kind of fun to mix things up instead of me just rambling into a microphone by myself. I think it's kind of fun to do that. So, yeah. And then I figured, like, this episode, I'm just going to give a little update on myself, my fitness journey, and hopefully you guys can resonate with it. So, trying to think. So the past, I don't know, I probably haven't recorded a solo episode in like a month or so, because I've had so many guests on. So I hired my first coach, and I have addressed this. I've talked about it in those podcasts with other people. I've never had my own one-on-one coach. I've been coached for so many things. I was a D1 athlete. I was coached for 20 years of my life, essentially, every sport. So I was enjoying not being coached and enjoying doing my own workouts and doing my own programming and nutrition and kind of playing around with that. But I realized I could learn a lot more about myself and my body with a third person perspective. And when working with that coach, or when starting with him, shout out to Garrett, GQ Fitness on Instagram, give him a follow. I actually was having digestive issues and I just kind of ignored it. But as I was like documenting my progress and other things with him and like making note of my sleep quality and other things, I'm like, there are areas of improvement. And because it was quote unquote normal to me, that didn't mean it was actually normal. And I kind of ignored it. But me hiring somebody to do a deep dive into my habits, my nutrition, my training regimen, it's giving me a lot of insight. Additionally, I was overtraining. Not in volume wise, but I wasn't giving my body enough rest. And so in the past, I don't know, I've been working with him for probably like 6 weeks now, 5 weeks. Not only have I dropped like 6 pounds without changing my calorie intake, just reducing inflammation, reducing my protein intake, and training less. So I'm training 4 days a week instead of 6, very intensely. And he also had me increase my carb intake. So probably leaning out because I'm fueling my workouts better. I'm eating more carbohydrates. I have less digestive issues because I was eating probably 40 to 50 grams more of protein than my body needs daily. And I have somebody monitoring me. And just having that extra accountability, I'm going to push more. And part of my journey is I lost my menstrual cycle. We've talked about that a lot. And I never wanted to push too hard because too much intensity and pushing too hard can be too much stress on the body and can result in that. My coach specializes in helping women, type A women like myself, us high achievers. So he was like, you can push hard. We just need to reduce the number of training days. So I'm getting stronger. My physique is looking better. I'm less bloated, less inflamed. And I'm allowed to push myself. So it's kind of exciting because I'm getting stronger. I'm doing different training modalities, so I'm learning different tools I can use with my clients. I'm also learning more about the more kind of functional side of things. So I signed up for a functional nutrition and metabolism specialization because most people need to do the basics, like I talk about a lot: sleep, stress management, nutrition, just protein, fiber, whole foods, hydrate, strength train, walk more. But I have some clients that are doing those things and they're still experiencing plateaus. So doing this specialization is allowing me to learn more, to dig in further into those specific cases. So I'm learning more about insulin resistance, how to read labs, how to read GI maps, how to help people with autoimmune conditions through lifestyle and nutrition implementation, how to look at labs and micronutrient levels and other things with my clients to help them get better results and optimize their metabolic function. So anyway, I signed up for this after starting with my coach because my coach went through it and I was so impressed with what he was doing with me. And I'm like, I need to do this with my clients. So not only am I learning from my coach and I'm being mentored by him, but I'm also getting that specialization so that I can better help my clients. So anyway, it's a big learning season for me. Very excited. So anyway, and I'm like learning more about my body through a third person perspective who isn't biased. And I'm doing better at my habits, at my daily tasks because I'm being watched by somebody. And I'm gaining tools and skills to better help my clients. Also, kind of sidebar, I'm going to sign up for a powerlifting competition for fun. I mean, I'm gonna work my butt off to get strong at half and then try to win. But so I'm also learning more about that and how to periodize that and implement that. And then also it's kind of fun to compete in something again. I haven't competed in anything since college, so it's been well over 5 years now. So yeah, that's just my update. But additionally, through the coaching process, even when I reduced my protein intake, my digestion was doing better, I was still having digestive issues that were quote unquote normal to me, but weren't actually normal. And so I did a GI map, which is basically you poop in a box and ship it to a lab that analyzes the contents of your feces, because that gives you insight to how your gut is working, the microbes in your gut. So is your bacteria balanced? Do you have any parasites? Is your body producing the digestive enzymes it needs to properly utilize the nutrients you're consuming? And then do you have any bacterial overgrowth or H. pylori or whatever? Anyway, so did that because I was still experiencing issues. And my husband, which you probably heard on other podcasts, he's been having health issues. And so we both sent it in together. And we both have the same thing. His is worse, which makes sense given his symptoms. But anyway, so I have gut dysbiosis. So essentially, I have too much bad bacteria and not enough good bacteria. So my gut is out of balance, which can cause digestive issues. So bloating, which I'll experience very randomly for stuff that I eat all the time. Like I could be eating the same meal today and tomorrow I could have bloating and gas and digestive issues, but today I could be fine. And so that's why I did that test. But anyway, we have our results back. And it's kind of exciting because I'm going to go through a gut healing protocol with my husband, which will help us improve our health and hopefully get to the root cause of my husband's problems, and then help me experience what it's like and give me tools to help clients implement this as well. It's like now, because I've done this GI map, I've gotten my results back. Not everybody's results will be the same, not everybody's experiences will be the same, but I can help walk them through what that experience is like and what they can expect. And because I'm getting this specialization, I can also help them better. Because as I said, what my issue is, so I don't have H. pylori, I don't have a parasite, I don't have digestive enzyme issues, but I'm learning how to help people with those issues in the specialization that I'm taking now. So anyway, very exciting time. So once my gut is healed, that's when I'm going to start training for the powerlifting competition. Because pushing too much intensity in the gym is another stressor on your body, and you might as well optimize your gut health first so your body can better utilize the nutrients you're consuming and be better capable of coping with those external stressors and things. Because it's like right now, my digestive enzymes are working, but my gut's out of whack. So I'm probably not utilizing all the nutrients my body's using or my body is consuming. And if your gut isn't working optimally, your metabolism's not working optimally, your hormones probably aren't optimal, your brain function isn't optimal, your body is not going to be as capable as pushing strength. So anyway, in my coaching practice, I prioritize the basics, those foundational basics: stress, hydration, sleep, daily movement, strength training, and nutrition, protein and fiber, nutrient-dense whole foods. Once you're doing those, if you're still experiencing gut issues like I was, that's when you do testing, that's when you dig in further. And you do that before fat loss and before competing, before trying to get stronger, before trying to boost your metabolism, because, well, one, this will help your metabolism. But two, if your gut isn't healthy, you're not working with your body, you're working against it. So this is how it should be done. What I'm doing right now with my coach is how I do it with my clients, because that is the right way. And I firmly believe it. So anyway, a long story long, apparently. I've been working with a coach. It's been really awesome. And I'm going to heal my gut, then get strong as fuck, and then enjoy life again. Oh, I'm enjoying life. I'm enjoying the process. It's actually kind of fun. I like to nerd out in these things. But anyway, if you are experiencing health issues, or you've reached a plateau, or you realize that there are areas in your life and in your health journey that you're either avoiding or that you're missing because it's so close to home that you don't see, you should hire a coach. Obviously, there is a financial incentive or a financial, not incentive. That's not the right word. It costs money. And right now, right, with everything going on, shit is just expensive. So maybe right now you can't hire a coach. But there are options out there that will give you accountability and give you access to somebody that can help you get that third person kind of perspective on your life and on what you should be doing. I have a program called Fit Habit Club. It's only $97 a month. Not only do you have 24/7 access to me, you get 4 strength training routines to choose from each month, and you get 2 group calls to hop in and ask questions. And right now, the group is not that big. So you'll get a lot of time with me for a really low ticket, affordable price. And if you're hesitant and you don't trust me yet, that's why I offer a no obligation free consultation call to just talk about, hey, what are your goals? What are you trying to achieve? Can I even help you with that? And if so, what fits in your budget? Can you afford one-on-one? I firmly believe one-on-one coaching is the best option for everybody. Obviously, if you can't afford it, that is why I created Fit Habit Club, to give people that opportunity to have access to a coach who cares and has their best interest at heart, but who can't afford the one-on-one pricing right now, because I get it. So, but one-on-one will always be the best. But again, if you can't afford that, there's other options. So either way, if you need that extra accountability, you've reached a plateau, don't know what to do, you want a third-party perspective to achieve better and quicker and faster results, you want to work with your body, not against it, then please reach out to me. There will be a link in the show notes. You can sign up, take a look there. But it's not a weakness to hire a coach. And that's why for me, it took me a while to hire anybody because I was like, I'm a coach. I shouldn't need a coach. But in fact, that is exactly why I need a coach. I'm worried about my clients 24/7 to where sometimes I would slack off. I wouldn't put 110% effort into what I'm doing. Or, I could miss a workout. It's like, oh, I'm not feeling great today. I'm just not going to do it. That wasn't super often, but now that I and by great, I don't mean sick. Like if I'm sick, I'm not going to work out. But I mean like mentally, if I wasn't feeling it, I just wouldn't go. But now because I have that accountability and that third-party perspective, I'm showing up better for myself, which is helping me serve my clients better. And so I'm so glad that I did this, and I wished I had done it sooner. So don't be like me. If you've hit a plateau, you need extra guidance, please don't hesitate to reach out to me or anybody else. Anybody I've had on this podcast is awesome. So if you've resonated with any of them or myself, please don't hesitate to reach out. We'd love to help you. But anyway, that's all for today. But if you're wondering if you should hire a coach, just try it. Try it for 3 months, see how it goes, and I guarantee you will get the best results you've ever had. And anyway, if this podcast resonated with you, you enjoyed my personal story, or you have a friend it might resonate with, please like, share, rate this podcast. The more people it gets in front of, the more people I can help on their health and fitness journey. And yeah, that's it for today. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.